Friends, thanks for all your letters via WhatsApp. Please continue to send your letters in English, Hindi, or Malayalam, text or audio via WhatsApp, and I will give you my number at the end. One of the questions which comes to me frequently is, can you explain the second law of thermodynamics? That's because I often say that the second law of thermodynamics completely forbids evolution, spontaneous evolution. So people want to know exactly what this law of thermodynamics or the second law is. Actually, there are four laws: zero, first, second, and third, and they are some of the most firmly established laws of physics which have never been challenged and which are applicable everywhere in the universe that we know of. Okay, second law of thermodynamics in the language of physics people says that whenever work is done, entropy increases. Entropy is a measure of disorder. That's the physics part of it. Then there is a mathematical part. But let me take you to a very simple physical explanation. What it means is that whenever matter and energy are left to themselves to interact with each other, order will always go to disorder. Let me repeat: matter and energy interacting with themselves, left to themselves, order will always go to disorder. Let me illustrate it with the help of a very special apparatus. Here is a box known as the Bunseger box. A glass box, bottom half is made up of red balls, top half made of blue balls. There is some space also inside it. Now, there is an order inside the box. And this order was created by whoever who made and arranged the box. Bunseger box, it is known as because of my professor, Dr. KG, late Dr. KG Bunseger, who introduced this in our MSc classes as he was teaching thermodynamics. He was not a theist, but still he introduced it to us. There is an order in the box, and even a blindfolded person, if he is given access to the box, can easily pick up a red or a blue box because there is an order. Now suppose this box is closed permanently and it is given into the hands of a monkey who, out of curiosity, starts shaking it. What would happen? The red and blue balls will start mixing with each other. Suppose the monkey keeps on shaking. What would happen? Would the red balls ever go to the bottom and the blue balls ever go to the top as it used to be in the beginning? The answer is no. It has been calculated. The monkey may shake it for 1,000,000,000 years, but the order that was there would not come back. That is an illustration of the second law of thermodynamics, which says that when matter and energy are left to themselves, order always goes to disorder. Matter, the box and the balls. Energy, the shaking. When matter and energy interact freely, order always goes into disorder. That is second law of thermodynamics in layman's language. When you buy a bottle of tonic or a bottle of liquid medicine, it always says keep the cap tightly closed and away from direct sunlight. If the cap is loose, oxygen will go and it will destroy the complex molecules. If sunlight falls directly on it, it will destroy the complex molecules. Those complex molecules were manufactured in a factory using extremely complex machines, which were built using extremely complex plants, which are based upon extremely understanding of extremely complex chemicals. It's known to all of us that if medicines are kept carelessly, they become spoiled. Even if they are not kept carelessly, you are not supposed to use it after the expiry date, because by that time random energy from atmosphere and random air from atmosphere, whenever you open and close, random air goes into it and destroys the molecules, and after a certain period of time there isn't sufficient medicine left in the ball. So dear friends, this is second law of thermodynamics. Whenever matter and energy are left to themselves, order always goes to disorder, never the other way round. So all those people who claim that matter in the universe and energy in the universe interacted with each other to form life, they are claiming contrary to the fundamental laws of physics. You can't argue against the fundamental laws. They are trying to set a theory. Please remember, it is only a theory against a fundamental law of physics. Oh, you may say, well, randomly the universe was formed. The Big Bang theory shows that. Well, what is Big Bang? It is a theory. There is a vast difference between a theory and a law. You cannot put a theory in conflict with a law, because a theory is an unestablished thing, whereas a law is an established thing. So let me take you to the Bunseger box once again. It takes a human being or an intelligent machine to plan that the red ball should be at the bottom, blue should be at the top. And according to the plan, it is put in this way by some mechanism, either an artificial intelligence based machine or by a human. So if there has to be order, first of all, there has to be a plan. And then there has to be a mechanism to put that plan into action. If there is a plan and mechanism, you have to think of a planner. So second law of thermodynamics is very clear. Whenever matter and energy are left to themselves, order always goes to disorder, never ever the other way around. And therefore, all these claims that atoms came together to become molecules and molecules came together to become megamolecules and megamolecules came together to form cells and cells came together to form living beings is just a humbug. There is no scientific fact. All of these are assumptions, and these assumptions go contrary to the most fundamental law of the universe, which is the second law of thermodynamics. I'm open to questions. Send your questions to me. I'll give you my WhatsApp number. But before I give the number, by the time you take paper and pen, let me make one request. Lots of people, atheists, agnostics, and the so-called rationalists. I say so-called because they are not the only people who think rationally. The so-called rationalists are bringing up a lot of lectures against Bible and science and evolution and reliability of the Christian faith. Lot of what they say is simple, plain humbug. Verbosity, sophistry. But ideas have consequence, and therefore they are capturing captivating a lot of minds with their lies, presented in beautiful verbal clothing. So please don't forget to share this video with all your friends in as many WhatsApp groups and also in as many Facebook groups as possible, and also with as many of your friends as possible. Who knows, you might save a couple of souls from misinformation by doing so. My WhatsApp number is 751 019 8690. I'll repeat the number: 751 019 8690. Send your questions. English, Hindi, Malayalam, text, audio. Please don't call on that number. That number is only for receiving questions, not for interaction. I mean audio interaction. I'll answer all your questions either directly through WhatsApp or through videos like this. Please don't forget to share. Ideas have consequences, so it's our responsibility to spread right ideas.